Now, I've been on this app long enough, and I've seen enough art accounts that I don't think I can really help many of you. There's like 2 artists on here who I think are exceptional or even good. But a lot of you, either through an unwillingness to practice or a desire to get better, are just going to stay right where you're at. So I might just give up on doing tutorials altogether. But for that 1 or 2 who might stick with me and might still try, I got this guy right here. It's one of my dragons. On this video, I show you how to do it. And if you have the desire to get better, which I don't know if any of you guys actually really do, I'll show you how I made this guy. I don't know what your art journey is. Maybe you're just a hobbyist and just want to have fun and something to do to pass time. But, for me and some people, you want to get better for a reason. So if you have the desire, and you probably don't, check out this video.
Once upon a time, in a land far away, sat a town at the edge of a great river, where the townsfolk lived in peace, without a worry in the world. That was until a goblin moved into a managed housing development and broke rules like it was a game he had to win. A loud knock on the door woke the goblin, whose name was Mac, and he rose and opened the door to see the angry faces of 3 elves who worked for the Homeowners Association. One held a clipboard, the other a set of keys, and the other a phone ready to call the authorities if needed. "What can I do for you?" Mac asked, rubbing the sleep from his eyes. "We have come to evict you," the lead elf exclaimed, waving his hand like a madman. His name was Tuber, and he was angry. "What's this all about?" Mac asked, as if he had no clue what was going on. "And for your information, you have to give me a 30-day notice, and I can appeal." "Not for you," Tuber replied, holding up a sheet of paper. "According to the rules, we can evict you without notice if we feel you are a danger to the other members. And you, sir, have demonstrated you are a danger many times." "You must have me mixed up with someone else. I've never bothered anyone," Mac replied with a grin. "For one thing, you are not allowed outdoor pets, and from what we can see, you have a dragon chained up to a tree in your backyard. And from what we've been told, you let it out on a regular basis so it can eat your neighbor's pets. You just said outdoor pets aren't allowed. How can Pippi eat something that doesn't exist?" Mac asked, shrugging his shoulders. 2 of them were seeing eye dogs, and the other was an emotional support animal with a special permit. Tuber barked back. "And we have cell phone video to prove it." "Video can be faked," Mac replied. "I have an app that will make any video I ask it to. Not admissible in court. Our investigators found remains in your backyard," Tuber replied. "You broke into my backyard?" Mac asked. He wasn't surprised. "Proves nothing. Be on your way. I have painting demonstration programs I want to watch on YouTube." Tuber handed Mac an eviction notice that Mac didn't take. "I don't want that," Mac said, looking down at the paper. "Now get off my porch before I call the law." "We are the law around here," Tuber said smugly. "We brought our lawyer with us." A short, fat elf stepped forward with a briefcase in his hand. "My name is Ted, and I am a board-certified attorney, representing the Homeowners Association. And if you do not comply with the eviction, we will take you to court and get our will, one way or another." Mac looked down at the short elf with a curious look and asked, "Aren't you that creep dude that hangs out at the pool all day taking photos?" "Photography is a hobby of mine, yes," Ted replied. "I bet," Mac said with a grin. "You sick creep. I thought they banned you from the pool because of suspicious behavior." Ted turned 3 shades of red and replied, "Nothing was proven and was an unsubstantiated allegation." "That's a pretty big word, unsubstantiated. Did you learn that in law school?" Frustrated, Tuber said, "You have until the end of the day to evacuate this property, including that dragon you have chained up in the back. Do you hear me?" Tuber yelled. "You'll have to do better than that," Mac replied. "I have rights, and you know it. Your scare tactics won't work on me. Now get off my porch before I call the police." At his wit's end, Tuber turned, but before he left the porch, he said, "This won't be the last time you see me, or the Homeowners Association. Nobody messes with me or my organization." Mac replied, "Watch your step. My dragon took a dump there yesterday, and I didn't clean it up."